All right, situation update. So y'all know there's been little things that have happened that made me be like, okay, yeah, it's time to go. Rodents. But this might not be really what the deal is this time. It might have been kids because I was sitting here and I heard crunch, 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 crunch. Somebody running across this little alleyway between the houses, right? And I'm like, okay, the kids are running through and they got run out the other side of the gate. Fine. But then I hear them knocking over the stuff by where I am in the carport. So I'm like, okay. And I'm a little bit scared. I'm like, is that an animal? What it is? Because it knocks over stuff and it just sits there. And so I go and I'm like, I don't want to make too much noise over here because I don't want to scare it away. I want to see what the heck is going on. There's a little boy that I seen hanging out next door, and he's sitting on one of my storage containers. Y'all, I'm so done. It's like, let's talk about emotional health. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I told y'all about the counseling thing. Counseling ain't nothing except you talking the whole time and they're telling you something you know, but it just feels good to get it off your chest. The stuff that I'm giving myself is stuff that I'm giving myself. So, yeah. But then when I go out to ask, whose little boy that is, nobody knows. Now, the people next door have so many people over there. I don't know who belongs to who and who belongs where, right? Then there's like some preteen teenage boys. The little boy had to be like 8, 9, or 10. He was young. And he was sitting here on my storage container with no shirt on. Then so I ask who's their mom. Oh, nobody knows, right? I trust the little girl next door because she's so sweet. I trust her. I don't know why I do. She says she doesn't know. She's teeny itty bitty and the sweetest little thing. And then this is a semi-teen boy and a semi-teen girl, and they say they don't know. The semi-teen boy says, kids are ratchet. I'm like, no, they're just children like you guys. Then there was a boy with an afro that I passed walking back here. Okay, and again, these are preteens. They got to be like 12 to 14, something like that, right? And he says, "Oh, he didn't see anybody." And then when he sees the other kids talking to me, he comes back over. You know, so I'm sick of this. Is one thing I don't like about Valdosta. Watch your children. You got your kids, preteens, kids running all over the place. I said they need to watch out for each other, so to keep each other out of trouble. This boy is actually in my carport, but I have the thing up, so I didn't know that he was in there. I heard the noise, so I knew something, but I didn't know it was the little boy sitting there listening or peeping out whatever I got on going on over here. And then I'm thinking about how when the big tarp wasn't up, that might have been the little boy too. You know, I'm so sick of everything. I hope God blesses me with an RV so I can just go live in a van, live in a van somewhere off in the mountains. Because I'm so tired of everything. You know, at least with being that level of homelessness, I could go live out in the woods somewhere. But then it's going to be rodents and snakes because it's the country. I don't know where I'm going, but my goodness. And just when I was starting to get hope, but that wasn't hope. I don't know. I'm done. Anyways, whatever. Watch your kids. I'm tired of people having children that they don't watch. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody else got to get up and say something to your kids. I don't want to have to get up and say nothing to nobody else's children. And you don't want me to either. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my goodness. But I don't know where those kids belong to. And right now, at this point, it don't matter for me to be going and trying to meet people's parents. Like going around the neighborhood. But if I move somewhere else and it's a nice place, will I start to get to know people's parents? I think I will go and introduce myself to each and every person so that I'll know who lives in what house, what kids live there, and whatever. That's what I'm going to do next time. Crazy? Yeah, but it's okay. And it's not, that's what needs to happen. I know where you live at, you know where I live at. And if you got some rugrats, I know where to go tell them to go home to. My goodness, I'm so done. What do you think? How do you how do you feel? This is a ghetto. I just, I'm done. It's what it is.